Hello everybody, it's your boy Parker York Smith here. Welcome back to my channel and Happy New Year. Today is my first video of 2018, so I thought it would be a perfect opportunity to run through some of my style resolutions, things that I hope are gonna work for me and that I think will also work really well for you too. I've never been someone who's very good at resolutions. I'm like everybody else. By the time February rolls around, I've already failed them all and they are things I forget about. But this year I want to be a little bit more intentional about it because I feel like I can really make some positive impact on my life by staying true to them and staying aware. Pretty much everything that I'm talking about today is going to have some relation to style. These aren't necessarily just general resolutions that you should follow. So let's get it started. First up is something that I don't think is necessarily very easy to do all the time, but it's also going to be extremely beneficial to you in the long run. And that is to spend more but buy smarter. By you focusing on quality and spending a little bit more money, over time when you wear these things that aren't gonna break down and fall apart, it's just gonna get more and more comfortable and you're gonna fall in love, you're gonna have an emotional connection to those pieces. And when you're excited about what you're wearing because it's something that you've broken in over time and you really love it, all it's gonna do is make you feel better, which is gonna make you look better. It's all a big circle. Next up is something that's a little bit related to the first topic, and that is to invest in one of your grail pieces this year. What I mean by this is that if there's something that you truly aspire to own, like a classic watch or a really specific suit or something like that, start setting money aside every week or every month or however you decide to do it so that eventually you can save up and you can buy it and you can own it. It's something that you'll have forever. Like for me, last year, something that I had always really wanted was a classic black shot leather jacket, and I got one. Now with this, I would recommend not necessarily going towards trends. I would stick with the more classic pieces, things that are never going to go out of style so that you don't waste a bunch of money on something that you're not gonna wanna wear a year from now. I'm talking about things like a leather jacket or a suit or a really nice pair of dress shoes or a watch, things that will always be there for you so that you can grow old with them and remember when you worked hard to save up to get it and then when you did. It's such a good feeling. Up next on our list of resolutions is kind of something related to the last one. I guess we're kind of just gonna be snaking our way through all of them. They're all gonna be intertwined a little bit, but that is to watch out for trends. Trends are something that come and go in fashion all the time. Obviously, we've all seen them a lot, but if you're really aware of trends and if it's something that you really want to try, that's cool. I would recommend going and getting the affordable version at H&M or Zara or wherever like we talked about before. But if you're not really sure, maybe sit it out for a while and then if it becomes really mainstream, you can go grab one. Like for instance, bold overcoats are really popular this winter time, but you probably don't want to go spend thousands of dollars on a bold overcoat when maybe next year they're not even going to be popular. Next up on our list is something that I'm definitely planning on embracing really hard this year, and that is to try something new and get outside of my comfort zone. So often this is what it takes for guys to expand their style and really start to understand what it takes to make them feel their best and to look their best and to be as stylish as possible. By stepping outside of your comfort zone and trying something new, you're going to understand what works for you and what doesn't. Also, this can go beyond fashion. Maybe you've been really wanting to try a new hairstyle or grow out your facial hair for the first time. Give yourself permission to try these new things because otherwise you're never gonna know and you're always gonna wonder. By doing it and finding out it doesn't work, at least you know you tried and you don't have to be curious anymore. The way that I'm planning on getting outside of my comfort zone this year is to be trying new bright colors, bolder patterns, just going crazy with my style, things that are probably occasionally gonna look a little weird, but that's okay. Because at least I know, at least I tried. Next up on our list is not something that's easy for everyone, especially myself, and that is to give compliments. When you're out on the street or at school or work or wherever and you see someone wearing something that you particularly enjoy, or they tried a new hairstyle or whatever, even if it's something that you may not necessarily love, go out of your way to give them a compliment. Tell them that you appreciate the fact that they tried. Tell them that you really enjoy what they put together in their outfit. Tell them how you feel about it, make sure that they feel good, and don't expect a compliment in return. Just give one to be giving one. You know how good it feels to receive a compliment, so put yourself on the other side of it and make sure that other people understand that you appreciate what they're doing, and that's just gonna make it come back to you in return. And next on our list, guys, don't judge people this year. Just because someone's doing something that you may not understand or agree with or whatever, Let them be them, you be you. There's no need to judge someone because they decided to wear a crazy outfit or some silly hat or whatever it is. If you don't agree with it, keep your opinion to yourself and move on. If you're into it, make sure you tell them, give them that compliment. But if you're not, judgment isn't gonna help anyone. It's not gonna make you feel better about what they're wearing. It's only gonna put the other person in their head. You don't like being judged, so don't judge other people. Next up is arguably the most important resolution for me this year, and that is downsizing. Now, what I mean by that is decluttering, getting rid of excess. And that's all facets of life: clothes, shoes, accessories, DVDs, all the things that are collecting dust in your life, get rid of them. I know that I have a huge problem with collecting shoes and clothes and all these things that I've had for years and haven't worn, but I keep it in the back of my mind. Every time I see it in my closet, I'm like, well, something will come up that I'm gonna need that. I'm gonna need it for something, and I never do. So putting it out of your mind, getting rid of it, yes, sure, occasionally there will be a time when I'm like, oh man, I wish I had those shoes for this, but odds are I also have something that works just as well. Be sure that you are aware of what you truly need, and if you don't really need it or you're not really sure about it, donate it, sell it, just get rid of it, and that opens up more space for you to get new things, but it also allows you to just be more free, to feel more comfortable with what you do have, and really start to break in those new, nice quality pieces that you're buying from step one. And that brings me to the last item on our list of 2018 style resolutions, and that is to take yourself more seriously. I'm talking to myself as well as you. Now, don't get it twisted. I do not mean that you need to lose your sense of humor and never smile again. That's ridiculous. What I mean when I say take yourself more seriously is to put your adult pants on. Do the thing that doesn't necessarily feel that fun, but you know will be rewarding in the long run. For instance, with my fashion blog, I started 3 years ago on the suggestion of my fiance to take pictures of my clothes and write about it. And I did, and it started to pick up steam and it became a business, and all of a sudden it's my income and my living, but I still feel like a lot of times I look at it like I did 3 years ago as me just taking pictures of myself in clothes and not really taking it that seriously. But this year I plan on really recognizing my amazing opportunity to turn this into a lifestyle, into a true business for myself and my family, my future family. And I'm gonna take myself more seriously so that I can do that, so I don't have to be reliant upon an office job or anything else. I can be my own boss. I can work with my fiance and create an amazing life for myself, because I'm finally starting to make the decision that being more serious about myself and being more serious about what I do will reap huge benefits in the long run. So whether you have a job or you're in school or whatever it is, by taking yourself more seriously in that and understanding that in the right moments you can really excel and really push yourself to be the best version of yourself, that's going to drive you to places that you would have never expected that you'd ever land in. Make this a great year, guys. I know you can do it. It's gonna be awesome. All you have to do is put your mind to it. There's gonna be ebbs and flows. There's gonna be highs. There's gonna be lows. I'm rapping all of a sudden. But by you understanding that every single day, doing everything you can to make you into the best version of yourself, you can't be sad about that. You can't be mad at yourself by doing everything you can. If you're trying your hardest, it's gonna end in happiness. And that's ultimately the goal, right? Thank you so much for watching today's video, guys. I really appreciate it. If you are not already, make sure you subscribe. If you liked the video, hit that thumbs up. If you're not already following me on Instagram, be sure you do that. I'm doing tons of different outfits. I'm usually posting twice a day on there, so there's lots of different style inspiration, all kinds of good stuff. Be sure you check that out. As always, guys, this list especially, do it for you, not them. I will see you guys next time. Bye. Happy New Year.